guys, Yasa here at freeballetdanceclasses.com. So I did a video previously when I taught you like some of the basic technique and tips that you need to know before you start doing double veil. I taught you like some of the basic like advice that you need to know, and also I taught you like little tips about how to hold your veils and where to put exactly your fingers, etc. Now let's talk a little bit about how to dance with it, of course. So some of the basic moves that you might want to practice when it comes to double veil is your basic moves that you already know how to do with regular one veil. The only difference is going to be the amount of weight you're holding. So there's double weight and obviously the finger placement, you know, which makes you like not want to move too much the fingers because you might lose one veil, okay? But with the one veil, with the double veil, you can do exactly the same thing that you would do with veil. You know, simple things like the side waves, you know, the turns, the simple crosses, whether you're traveling with them to the side or you're doing it in the same spot. You know, things like throw and catch to the side, the Zorro move like this one, which by the way, I taught you all these moves on the website already with just one veil. We never really introduced them to you with double veil. But they're exactly the same moves you could already do. You know, you can do like the front here, like the figure 8, this one, you know, side to side, like that. You can do like the ones where like you have one arm kind of like in the back of your head, and then the other one is kind of going back, you know, and then do the Zorro move, and then back, and then do a big wave, and then the double Zorro, and then back, and then Zorro, and then open, and then back. So none of these moves, by the way, are new. They are exactly the same moves you have learned how to do in the past. So make sure you practice those same moves, those basic moves with your veil, with the double veil, just like you did with the one veil. There's absolutely no difference. The only difference, as I said, is you're going to have to get used to the amount of weight you're holding, which puts a little bit of pressure on the shoulder, and it also makes a difference in how you control your veil. It's very important, as I said before, not to use silk veils because they do move on their own and they have kind of like a lighter weight, and you want to be able to control your veils when you do a double veil. So that's my first thing that I would advise you to do, is practice all the moves that you have learned on freeballetdanceclasses.com on the website. If you have not been there yet, make sure you go to freeballetdanceclasses.com. You'll see on top there's a section that says technique. Just click on there and then go down and it will say veil technique, and then click on there and you will see plenty of videos, and they're all teaching you how to do different veil movements. So take those same exact movements and do them with one veil, and then do them with double veil, and then get used to it first. And then we'll move on from there to other movements that are actually unique to double veil. Okay? So watch it. freeballetdanceclasses.com is the website. Bye!